Vistaprint, how to dig into old designs, edit them, walk through the adding address part. So you'll log into the main Vistaprint, says hello Robbie, go to the My Account, go to My Portfolio. Portfolio is going to show you past things you've ordered. You'll see that by the check mark. And here's the current one we've been working on. Click Edit. Once it comes up, I like to zoom in just myself and try to get as much of the screen as I can to edit things and click on stuff. You can see I've added a few new things like tired of renting as we're focusing the apartments. Added in this $800 per month, and this, which we've sent over to mortgage folks to look at to let us know if they think that we're doing a good job of making sure to cover our bases in case somebody doesn't qualify for that, and see what they would normally add. So that's the basics here. You click on an area, you can come in here and select stuff that you want here, curve the text, more, whatever. Here's fonts, font sizes, colors. You can center things, all of your text editing capability. Once you've got this the way you want, we'll go ahead and hit next. Looks at the back. That should stay the same as last time. Hit next. We'll say we've read and reviewed, approve the design. And then you'll come in here and we say, hey, yeah, let's let them mail this for us. And here we come in here. You can buy the new list or use your own list. We have a list, so we'll say upload new list. Next. And here is where they say, here's all the stuff they want. Notice you have this mailing list template. This is important because it has to line up, or you can just open it up and line it up with this. So what you want to do is put this on that side. Get all this off the screen, and then we'll dig into the open house. Alright, so here's the file that you get, and notice down here they want salutation, and it says make sure your list is formatted like the example below. Use the exact column headings as shown. So this is what comes out of that geo search program that we used, and what we'll do is we just need to change all this to be correct. So what I like to do is open up this record ID. We can delete that. There's salutation, so let's change this. Then we've got first name, and notice I'm just changing it to look like what's over here on the right. They just want middle, last name, suffix, and the bold ones are required. If I don't have a title, I can just leave it out. And if I wanted, I could just leave out the suffix, but we'll go ahead and leave that. Company name is required, so we're going to insert this row. And company name, and I just leave this blank. Then we have address line 1, so we'll put address line 1. Address line 2, city, state, zip code. Let's see what else we have. So the zip code is it. So we don't need the zip or the barcode or carrier routes or county names or first names, last names, the whole bit there. Now what you could do is you can come in and on the last name, and you have the first name, last name, you could add in for the company name that it wants. You could put or current resident, and then you want to grab that, make sure that goes all the way down. This just helps us out if somebody is living there that's not the same name, then that'll pop up. And we'll see an example of this later. Alright, so let's file, save as. We'll keep it as a comma separated. We'll call this formatted for Vistaprint. Save that. Oh, doesn't like probably this dash. Or it's too long. Too many characters. More than... Let's just try formatted. Didn't like that either, did it? Maybe it was a combination. Madison apartment addresses. Alright. Now it's saying we can do it. I guess I just didn't like the length of the other. Alright, so this should be good. You can test by Xing out of it and then coming in here to the formatted one. And there we are. Citation, first name, middle name, last name, suffix, company, address, city, state, zip. So everything looks good. And let's get back in here. So now that we're formatted and we've done everything, we're going to click choose file. We're going to dig into the right folder and we'll pick the formatted file. So we're going to wait. It'll upload. Alright, so this is showing everything that it's got in here to make sure it looks right. It looks good. Let's click next. Now they're verifying these addresses that we used. So we'll just wait while it does this. Almost done. Nope, the video hasn't paused. Alright, it's completed. And it's saying this is all looks good, and we'll hit next and it's going to pop up a little verification. Let's see, right, welcome your feedback. No thanks. On this confirm on the next one. And it'll pop up and let you pick different entries and just look at them. So what it'll say is Mr. Charles Liddell or current resident, and then puts in their address. So we can jump around, just check a few out, make sure it looks good. And here's what we want to see. We're hitting apartments. And so a bunch of these should be different apartments. So we're just randomly picking some numbers, just seeing if things look okay. Yep, good. Alright, so we've got a lot of these that we were wanting, so that should be good. So it looks okay. Just do a spot check. Says I've read the above statement and approve. We're approving that list. And we jump in here, and this is where we pick the 4 to 8 days, whatever, and we do want to pick this. And then jump down here as soon as possible. Go check. We're planning on having this on the 20th. So we want that week before for everything to show up. So 9/14 to 9/18. And then we would click next. And here's where it asks what happens if they've moved. And we want to deliver that anyway. If it's the wrong name, go ahead and deliver it. And once you... Okay, well, we're fine with paper stock, whatever standard. Doesn't matter. Click next, and here is where we can pause right before the actual checkout. And then I can come back in and just look everything over real quick and preview the card. You know, click on that. It'll pull it up, look at it, make sure we're good. All right, that's the end of the video.